Hey guys, a video on Snowflake, first one, but yeah, I've been following this chart for a while now and I have been positioned since April. So I'm really happy with how it's performing. I just want to focus on the Elliott waves, and yeah, starting from now I'll cover this one also more often like the other videos. Before I do that, Wednesday, November the 26th is the next earnings report. I just quickly checked year on year. It will be from, if we get like this 1.18 billion, it will be approximately a 25% year on year growth. We might beat it. And then of course the gross profit, we don't know yet how much costs they will have and how much this will grow. But yeah, I'm not a specialist with this again. Also, they have a good amount of debt. They have more debt than equity. So that's a bit of a red flag, but yeah, I'm more leaning towards my editors, and let's see, it will fix those things, I guess, I hope. The company is founded in 2012, 7,000, almost 8,000 employees, so yeah, don't think they will just like tumble into the floor. Let me check one more thing quickly. If I can find what I'm looking for. Okay, here, so they are actively buying back repaying debt now as well, last 2 quarters. But this one you need to look at more things, so ignore what I said about this. So you can see they're buying a lot now, which is also pumping the price, and maybe that's gonna push the price higher, and then they might take profits here, which would then help buy more debt, pay back more debt. But yeah, just you can notice here it's been increasing, but this is year on year. Let me check quickly quarterly. Last quarter was a little less, but yeah, it's generally been, they have been buying back more than they have been selling, and they might keep doing that until we get to the third wave. But before we talk about that, let me quickly talk about, here stock just moved down since the IPO. All-time high sits at $430 per share, and just based on ignoring just the numbers, based on Elliott waves only, it looks like we're heading towards that. From the lows here, you can clearly see very nicely 5 waves to the upside, highest volume in wave 3. Fib levels have been respected very nicely as well. Just to show this blue wave 4, for example, perfectly on the 382. This one didn't hit the 886 for a wave 2. I don't want to see 886 hits. It didn't, so that's good. Then I count this as another one too. First I thought for myself, because I've been following this chart, that maybe this was your wave 4, your third was this, and this was gonna be a wave 5, but the volume with this earning report, for me, it's too high of a volume candle to be a 5th wave. It should be a 3rd wave in my opinion. And yeah, I've also learned that wave 2s, if it's a really bullish chart, the website I use, like for Elliott waves, is this one. It suggests that a wave 2 Where are the fibs? Sorry, wave 2. Look, it even says the 0.5 fib. I have my box saved like this. 0.3 as a minimum, like not minimum, but I would love a wave 2 to get there. But I've learned something the past few months that if the chart is really bullish, then the 236 is also a good target for a wave 2. Like it reacts to it as well. It's what I mean. Maybe I can even save it like this. Okay. So yeah, I'll leave this one on the chart. And then you can say, yeah, this one maybe is another one too here. Possible. Reacted to the 0.5 fib. I'm not gonna put it there, but because that's really the micro, we don't need that. Then we broke this previous swing. We now backtested it with this red candle. I'm gonna put a box here as well because you have a push to the upside and then a red candle within. It might give support should we fall back someday. But okay, then if this scenario that I have on my chart is correct, from the secondary 1-2 here, I calculated this box for the wave 3. Minimum target is 451.84, which is above all-time high. I don't say it has to get there now, but it can just grind up. We already have quite a volume here. I would love to see more volume than here, though, because you're in the third wave now. This was a wave 1. So let's see. RSI on the monthly is pushing towards overbought, which is good. If you want to have a strong move to the upside, we want to be in overbought territory. Also for the weekly, let's just look at SoFi, for example. Look at energy fuels. Look at IonQ here, very lightly, but this one especially. Look at ASML. So yeah, this is good because look, previously it's always just crashed back down right after. If you want to see it go and stay in overbought for a while, maybe push towards 80 and 90 levels on the RSI. And yeah, that's it really. I said everything I wanted to say. Levels to watch below is this box between 246 and 241-ish. And then you have this previous swing you can still watch. Sitting at 237.83. To the upside, I'm not gonna add anything. This is for me my target, 451. Of course, buying now is a little bit riskier maybe than buying here, or having bought here or here. So you need to consider that for yourself as well. How is your plan? What is your risk, and or like how much risk can you take with your current position? And yeah, you need to look into that for yourself. But for me, as long as we hold this, we can focus on higher. Maybe just for fibs I don't really need that fibs. Your invalidation would be taking this low maybe, because then it still could be like this, that this is your wave 1 and we have this high volume candle in your wave I'm not gonna ignore that as well, because then also your secondary wave one would be longer than your first one, and I don't like that. I'm overthinking now again, sorry, and I'm talking too much about the details, but okay, so looking at this, could be a 1 2 1 2 1 2, or like maybe not just a 1 2 1 2, third wave, fourth wave, 1 2 3 4 5. Maybe this is the fifth wave now, and we'll get another 4 5. Then it would be another 1 2, but yeah, I just prefer on this chart to stay on the longer time frame because it looks so good. But if you wanna have a FIP box closer to our current prices, then I could say, okay, this is a 1 2 1 2 3 4 4 5. Your fifth wave could be in then now, so I'll take FIPs from here to here, toggle on the wave 4 FIPs, and then it could be that this is your 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 is in now in your third, then another 4 5 before we start coming down. I'll add the 1 to 1 FIP, so as long as it probably is gonna do that, so this then could be another 1 2 after we finish this fifth, of course, and then we could push, because yeah, we want to get here, and within this third wave we probably are gonna see another 5 wave move to the upside, and within that first wave we could be now working on this 5 wave move to the upside. But this is the micro, again, it's sometimes difficult to get it exactly right. Also look at this, the size of your fifth wave internally compared to this 1 2 3 4. Look, this is just a few days, and then this has been like 2 months already. No, not 2 months, 1 month, a little bit more. But you get the idea, it's been so long. But it's still valid. There is no such thing that, yeah, you can have an extended fifth wave in time, it's okay. So I think now I have everything covered. I'll put in yellow the internal count for this then, what I'm trying to look for. Might already have been the third wave here, 1 2 3 4 5. Then there is overlap though, don't like that, but again, this is the micro, so I'll lean towards this scenario, okay, that we're gonna do one more dip and push, or fuck, this is so difficult. I'll take it like this. Let's say we just put the least bullish scenario, the more bearish scenario on the chart. We have this 5 wave move complete. It is allowed to do one more leg down and then a push up in this wave 1 then, but let's just assume it's finished. If I pull the other FIPs, they overlap quite a bit, so it's not really a big difference. Support is still at this swing and at this box 230. Next one would be then 229 with this range here. With the point of control sitting at 225 dollars. Like this. So yeah, you have these levels. As long as we hold this, And in theory, you can go down for your wave 2 all the way to the 886. So invalidation is pretty low. That's why I'm saying like risk is higher to buy here than it was here at this one too, or at this one too, or maybe here when this support held. So now, yeah, if this scenario is correct, we have room all the way to 195. But again, this is the micro. I just want to have FIPS closer to where the price is. That's why I want to draw this. But it doesn't have to. It can always just grind up. And then it would look still okay and good if we zoom out. Because the micro is, yeah, it's called the micro for a reason. We don't need to get it always spot on. The daily and the weekly are more important in that matter, in my opinion. So yeah, long video. I discussed a lot about just random details. I'm sorry, but hope you liked it, and see you next time. I'll cover the other stocks tomorrow when the market provides us more data. I'll do a different video in a bit about just upcoming week with the interest rate decision and Trump and China, etc. And then yeah, tomorrow I'll be back. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.